Hello Internet, 大家好. Today I'll be spending a day in Guangzhou, China, the capital city of Guangdong Province. This bustling metropolis is situated along the Pearl River, seamlessly melts ancient Chinese charm with modern dynamism. I will be touring its iconic Canton Tower, Pearl River, cultural heritage areas such as Shamian Island and Yongqing Fang, shopping and food paradise Beijing Road. Now let's get started. The weather is super nice today and we'll be leaving from my hometown, Zhuhai. We're now waiting for the bus to get to the bullet train station and we'll be departing from Mingzhu station. A one-way ticket costs 65 RMB and I can either book the ticket through WeChat ahead of time or get it in person at the train station. The price would be the same either way, but I would prefer getting it ahead of time because I would have a much better chance of getting a seating ticket. Guess what? I really can't believe how many people are traveling to and from Guangzhou every day and throughout the day because I've gotten no seat tickets so many times and yet the price is the same whether you have a seat or not. And standing all the way to the destination is no fun. And a word of caution for anyone who holds a foreign passport, you will need to purchase the ticket in person at the train station with your passport. It's very inconvenient and definitely budget this time in your travel itinerary. They really don't make this easy for foreigners. The current speed of the train is about 107 miles per hour and will be reaching Guangzhou in about 75 minutes. Even though it's quite a hassle to get train tickets for foreigners, I would say riding the bullet train is still one of the greatest things to experience in China. We just reached Guangzhou South Station. We follow the crowd to go down one floor to take the subway. When in doubt, follow the crowd. It works pretty well every time when I'm traveling. The connecting station is huge and it takes us quite a while to find the subway entrance. If I didn't remember wrong, the entrance has a letter F written on a standing red pole. Before entering the subway station, you have to go through this kind of security checkpoint. The subway station is very clean and bright. Digitalized payment has been the most common type of payment in China for so many years. So to ride the subway, I just need to use WeChat to generate a real-time riding pass for the relevant city, and I can just scan and go. Super convenient. Hongkong is the name of the subway station after exiting Guangzhou South train station. We're now going to Shamian Island. Some subway lines have these signal lights to show each station. If not, they will broadcast it. After getting off the subway, we just randomly selected a place near the subway station for breakfast. We got some very classic Cantonese breakfast like the egg rice roll, and I got the chicken and mushroom noodle soup, and he got the 5-spice beef stew with rice. Rice rolls like egg or ground pork or shrimp are probably the most popular choices. I usually like something warm, soft, and light for breakfast, and this yellow egg noodle is probably the top one noodle choice for Cantonese people. And by the way, there are so many convenience stores, restaurants, food stalls on the street. There's really no need to worry about where you can get food. And all of these cost around 40 some RMB, so about $6 to $7. After breakfast, we walked to our first stop, Shamian Island, which is used to be a trading area for foreign countries. But it is now a peaceful place with old-style buildings and green trees. But before that, we decided to get some Canton-style bakery in case we get hungry later. This street we're passing through right now is lined up with merchants who sell dry goods, like shiitake mushroom and different kinds of fungus, Chinese herbal medicine, dry seafood, etc. And some of these dry seafood could actually be so expensive. Now we have reached Shamian Island. It's about early December when we visited, and the temperature was around high 60s Fahrenheit, and the trees were still green and the flowers were still blooming. It feels really nice to walk around here. Shamian Island was once a key trading post for foreign nations in Guangzhou. Established during the Qing dynasty as a designated area for international trade, the island housed consulates and trading houses. Shamian Island's rich history is evident in its colonial architecture. And in 1997, the State Council designated Shamian Island as a national-level cultural heritage conservation area. Today, it has transformed into a tranquil haven, preserving its historic charm. Visitors can wander amidst well-preserved buildings, reflecting European and American influences, and appreciate the blend of cultures. Guangzhou is truly a moped city. This is also a very popular commute method for many people, and you can see all these mopeds are parked nicely at their designated areas. Now we're moving to our next spot, Yongqing Fang. And since it's not too horribly far from Shamian Island, we decided to just walk there. Yongqing Fang has a rich history as a cultural and commercial hub dating back to the Qing dynasty. And today, this district is renowned for its diverse array of shops, eateries, and cultural venues. This area has also become a very touristy place, so you can expect it's very heavily crowded with people, and the things here are pretty pricey. But I do think it is still worth walking around and to embrace the bustling vibe. Originally a marketplace, it flourished with traditional Lingnan architecture. Lingnan style refers to the traditional architectural and artistic style associated with the Lingnan region in southern China. Styles include intricate wood carvings, river bodies, colorful decorations, and a focus on open spaces that facilitate natural ventilation. After that, we decided to check out Beijing Road, a bustling pedestrian street. It is a shopping paradise with a mix of modern shopping malls and traditional shops. Beijing Road in Guangzhou also has a rich history dating back to the Ming Dynasty. Originally a bustling marketplace, it evolved into a major commercial hub during the Qing Dynasty. Over the centuries, it witnessed transformations from a dusty trading trail to a vibrant pedestrian street. Today, Beijing Road stands as a dynamic blend of historic significance and modern commerce, reflecting Guangzhou's enduring cultural and economic legacy. And these are the typical Canton-style bakery and cookies. The almond cookies are my favorite. This is a cartoon portrait art stand. If I forget to mention another key reason to visit here is that this is the food paradise. This is grilled octopus, Five Spice beef inners is also a classic Canton snack food. There are also desserts, tea shops. I believe it'll be your happy place. Now we only have some time left to visit one more place, and we will ride the subway to see the Canton Tower. It is Guangzhou's skyline masterpiece, a soaring architectural wonder reaching approximately 604 meters or 1982 feet. Cantonese people also call it xiaoman which is literally what it means, the slender waist, based on the shape of the tower. As you can see at the Canton Tower Square, it's crowded with people, and many street photographers would holler at you to take pictures for you. But I personally think the best place to take pictures with the tower is at the Pearl River bank, which is just across the street from the tower. This view is so calming and so peaceful. We didn't have time to wait till nightfall, but if you do, I would highly recommend taking the night cruises and to see the glittering lights of the cityscape and the vibrant reflections on the river. It's almost dinner time. So for dinner, we chose this Vietnamese-style place called Xuan near the subway station so that we don't have to worry about having to rush to the subway after dinner. And since this restaurant is located at a business center, so we would expect things would be pricier here. Their menu is literally a book, so fancy. It took us quite a long while to choose what we want because there are so many options. And eventually, we decided on this Thai-style fish cake, curry beef stew, and this basket of mixed goods. But I was really shocked to find out that they didn't even have pho for a Vietnamese restaurant. The curry beef stew is the most expensive item out of all, being 68 RMB, and I really like it. The curry sauce is really creamy and hearty, and the beef is very tender. And they put this clay pot on top of a gentle flame to keep it warm the whole time. The Thai fish cake is pretty good too. It's pan-fried on the outside, so the surface is crispy with a touch of slight char flavor, and I can taste a very strong lemongrass flavor. The basket of mixed goods is probably my least favorite item because the fried goods are way overdone and they just lose most of the flavors and having a hard texture. But overall, the food is pretty good at this place, and on top of that, this place is pretty clean and well decorated, and everything together cost about 260 some RMB, so about $35 to $40. After dinner, we took a short walk around the area. All the shopping malls have their lights up, people are rushing to go home, delivery guys are starting their busiest time in the day. I think people's nightlife is probably just about to start, and we feel very safe to walk around here. And that's it for a highly compact day trip in Guangzhou. Guangzhou, you are beautiful, and we will be back some other time.